I'm preparing a complete Turkish dinner with the local Black Sea region dishes, along with meat kavurma, rice, apricot hoşaf, and custard-filled baklava Laz böreği. My last recipe on the menu is chart rolls. I have half cup each rice and bulgur. You can use only rice if you like, but bulgur gives extra flavor. And I'm gonna cut 2 medium-sized onion and begin to saute in 3 tablespoons each vegetable and olive oil. Adding 1 teaspoon and little more salt to taste while sauteing. I'm gonna add 1 teaspoon tomato paste and half teaspoon pepper paste. If you don't have, just use tomato paste. Adding 1 tablespoon dried mint, 1 teaspoon black pepper, and 1 teaspoon pepper flakes. Give it a nice mix and add washed and drained bulgur and rice. Add about a little more than half cup water. We will partially cook and it will continue to cook after we rolled with the chart. Adding big handful of chopped parsley and going to cook simmering until it soaks the water. I'm using bunch of chard. It is about close to half kilogram. I'm gonna cut the stems. Don't throw them away. You can also boil partially and cut and saute with onions, crack some eggs. Will be delicious. Depending on where you live, the chard leaves might be different. So if they are more thicker, you can cut the stem part going to inner sides. If they are small and very thin like a baby leaves, no need to go to inner part. And I'm gonna also show you how to deal with the stem in the middle. I'm going to soften my leaves for boiling on low for about 20-25 seconds on each batch. I didn't use, but it is better to soak them in icy cold water after boiling to stop them cooking. Otherwise you can end up tearing while rolling the chard with the filling. We are looking for soft enough chard leaves, but still holding its shapes and knowing that we're gonna continue to cook with the filling. I also boiled the stems for about 30-40 seconds and going to use for another recipe. Meanwhile, I'm making my dried apricot hoşaf and also cooking the meat to complete my Black Sea region menu. My filling and the chard leaves are cooled down. I'm roughly slicing 1 more medium-sized onion and place it to the bottom of the pan. It will give extra taste while preventing the rolls from either burning or touching to the excess water. So here is another useful hint that I learned while filming this recipe in Trabzon city from a local lady. You cut the thick part of the stem and gently mash the vein part with the back of the knife so it will cook evenly with the leaf part. I cut it from the middle, place from the filling along the veins and just rolling beginning from the sides. The second technique is just simply cut from two sides and get rid of the vein. It's up to you and depends on how thick the vein is and how big your leaf is. So you can still roll after cutting into two. So I continue to roll until my leaves are finished. If you have excess filling, you can just eat adding some more water or fill with other leaves, maybe grape leaves. And before I begin to cook, in another small pan I heated up vegetable oil along with some more, about a half tablespoon tomato and pepper paste and roughly chopped garlic. After 20-30 seconds, add water about 1 cup and pour over the charred rolls. The water should be halfway of the filled part. It is better to use less water and check and add more if needs, rather than adding too much. First, begin to cook on high heat and then lower, simmering, and continue to cook until it is soft and soaked all the water for about 30 to 40 minutes. You can serve warm or cold since it doesn't have any meat. I like it a little bit warm. I served it with lightly whisked full-fat yogurt and heat up some more olive oil with pepper flakes and drizzled over the yogurt. Along with charred rolls, I had apricot hoşaf, meat kavurma, rice pilav with Trabzon butter, and Lazberry custard-filled baklava on the menu. The charred rolls were really soft and delicious, flavorful with the spices, tomato, red pepper paste. Even it doesn't have any meat. So give it a try. Let me know how it turned out. You can also make it using black cabbage as we did in the Trabzon city last year. Make sure to watch that episode if you are interested to check the other recipes. The previous episodes for the full menu I prepared, inspired by the Black Sea region trip I made. Hope to see you in the next episode. Afiyet olsun.